I'm George.
And I'm Richie. And today we have world-renowned raw style legend, Artifact. All the way from Holland.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming over and talking to us.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. How you going, bro?
I'm good. Yeah, got used to Sydney in the last 4 days. I landed there on a Sunday. Now it's Thursday, so I got a few days to get used to the climate here. Because it was snowing in winter in the Netherlands.
Oh, right. It's the opposite here, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you bring shorts?
I did, but it's raining all the time here, man. So.
Right.
Oh, you brought the rain with you.
Yeah, I brought the rain. Yeah.
How's Australia treating you? I know it's your third time here.
Yes, it is. First time I was here was when I was 18, so a long time ago, just to travel.
Mm-hmm.
I played here 6 years ago, and this is my third time here, and I still love it.
Awesome.
I loved it since the first time. Yeah.
Awesome.
No, always cool people, and I like Sydney, so always been good to me.
Man, well, the raw style heads love you, so thank you for coming.
That's good to hear, man.
Looking forward to your set tomorrow. So
yeah. So what's happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Hacking Entertainment is harder than the rest, I believe.
Harder than the rest?
Yeah, at Liberty Hall.
Yep. And I believe you're playing.
Harder than the rest.
Are you playing tomorrow night?
I think so.
Oh, thank God.
I think so.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
For those that perhaps don't know you or haven't heard much of your music, tell us a little bit about yourself, in particularly how you started in the scene, like as a punter, like what got you into it and how you progressed from there.
My name is Artifact, for those who didn't know. I make hardstyle, raw hardstyle, and I'm with the End of Line record label. Probably know that from Warface, Disturb. The lead was with us. Been there for over 10 years now. So pretty long time.
Very good.
Yeah.
And tell us about how you started. How old were you when you started partying and then becoming a DJ, producer? Like give us a bit of a rundown of the ride.
I started partying when I was 18 because that's the legal age to start partying in the Netherlands.
Of course.
Mum.
Yeah, good. Exactly.
Yeah.
I started listening to hardstyle probably when I was around 14, 15 years old. I've seen you have a lot of classic stuff here, so maybe you know the explosive car tuning CDs. I don't know if you know them, but
I haven't heard of them.
No,
okay, they're like really old school CDs, and they would bring out a CD every few months with the latest hardstyle on them. And a friend of mine introduced me to those CDs, and I loved it. And we used to check them out during high school, listen to the music, and I always played guitar, so I always made music, but not digital music. I played guitar.
Yep.
But I was starting to, I downloaded Fruity Loops, try some things on my laptop. There were no tutorials back then, so it was just trying and error. And then I heard this hardstyle music which I really liked, so I tried to make that as well. Sounded like shit, and it was super hard. I remember trying to make these kicks, and I just couldn't get a good bass drum, and I would get good hip hop beats, and I would get cool house tracks, and I could make anything except hardstyle. It was the most difficult thing to make. But eventually, after a long time of trying, it started to sound like something. And my friends were also like, finally, dude, you're getting somewhere.
Yep.
And I remember going to a festival. It was Dreamfields, and Kevin Chaos, which is a DJ from The Hague in the Netherlands. He played there, one of the first time slots, and he was walking in the crowd. And I saw him, and I was like, this is my chance. I have to speak to him and tell him that I make music as well. And he was being so nice and so open. And he said, oh, really? You make music too? Well, send me some over. So as soon as I got home from the festival, I sent him a Facebook message with my music. And he was super cool. He said, wow, dude, sounds really cool. Are you signed to a label yet? And that gave me so much energy that in my eyes, a really big DJ gave me that recognition. So yeah, that gave me the energy to make more and more and more and more. And eventually, Gearbox from Scotland contacted me. They just started the record label, and they wanted to sign me. So I was with Gearbox for 2 years, and then after being with them for 2 years, End of Line Records came my way, and they asked me if I wanted to join them, and that was an easy choice because End of Line was a big thing.
Yeah.
And I've been with them ever since. So that's kind of how it all started. Yep.
And it sounds like you progressed quite quickly.
Yeah, it went fast.
How was that feeling when you first got that knock on the door?
It was crazy. It was crazy because I was making music for a long time in my bedroom, you know, and not doing any bookings, not just showing my friends maybe, but I didn't release anything.
Are we talking like 6 months, 2 years?
Oh, no. 5 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. I was making music for a long time. And then eventually I got my first booking at a really small party. But at the same time, I got signed with Gearbox. And my third booking ever was Defqon.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
so that
jump.
Yeah,
Boom.
that was crazy.
Yeah.
They did the Indigo stage for the first time, which is the Raw Hardstyle stage. Before that they only had the red stage and the blue stage for hardstyle. But that year was the first year they did the Indigo stage, which was raw hardstyle too. And I played at that stage on Saturday. I think it was at 1 in the afternoon. So I was super proud and super nervous. I remember I was playing there with my hands were shaking. But that was my third booking ever. So yeah, I was like under the radar for a long time, and then things exploded really, really fast, which was cool.
That's insane.
How big was that crowd at Defqon?
Pretty big. I mean, yeah.
For a bedroom DJ,
Of course.
Man.
Massive.
Yeah. But also, you have the idea that Q-Dance is watching, and
all eyes on you.
You're playing at a festival for the first time. The 2 bookings I had before that were in a small local club or something where I knew every visitor, you know.
Yeah.
And now I'm playing at Defqon, and I didn't know anyone who was standing in front of me, and after me was a big DJ.
Yeah.
So that was a big shock, but those things really give you energy to tell you're going the right way.
Yeah, for sure. And
yeah,
what do you think was the catalyst? Because you mentioned you know, approached the DJ and, you know, he asked for your demo and whatnot. But what do you think was like the door opening for you to actually get in there and get your foot in the door? Was it a particular track? Was it the way you carried yourself? Was it a connection within the industry? Or
I made Sanctum, which was a track that did really well. I released that one on Gearbox, but Warface picked up that track. He loved it, and he was booming that festival season, and he played that track every festival, the whole season. So that really kicked off my career because Warface was in the peak of his.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
or his warfacing. Peak of his warfacing.
Yeah.
He really picked me up and dragged me with him, and I didn't ask him for it. I mean, he just loved the track.
Okay.
I didn't even know him. So after that festival season, End of Line Records, his record label, they came to me and they were like, "Hey, Warface is playing your track the whole time. We like it too. Are you interested in signing with us?" So thanks to him.
The rest is history, huh?
Yeah. Really happy that happened. Guess it's a bit of luck and a bit of things happening at the right moment.
Absolutely, like meant to be type of thing. You know what I mean? It's kind of stars align. You know, you've worked hard for 5 years. And
exactly. Yeah.
Then bang, that's what people think. It's like it's happened real quick, but no, it was 5 years of you in the studio, trying to create music.
That moment, it did happen real quick, but it's not like I did nothing to achieve that.
That's
and
correct.
Sometimes people say like, "Yeah, you got super lucky because your third booking was Defqon," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's true, but I've been working for 5 years without anyone noticing. And when school was finished, everybody was going to chill, and I was going to the studio to make music. Which I loved. So it's not like it's a bad thing or
it wasn't
hard
a
for me.
burden.
I love doing it.
Yeah.
But it's not like I didn't work for it. Yeah.
Well, when you say third booking, it makes it sound like the third week of you DJing, which wasn't the case, obviously.
No, not the third week of me DJing. No.
But you know what I mean? Like when you say third booking, it makes it sound, you just did it quickly. But
yeah,
they didn't see
that's not, no.
Yeah.
I was DJing in my bedroom for a long time.
Yep.
Just no bookings.
Yeah.
No CDJs, no high-tech gear. I had a double CD player with no BPM counters or anything, just CDs, and you have to mix by ear, which I like actually, because then you really learn to DJ.
Of course.
Listen to the sound and BPM.
Yeah.
Count.
Same with producing. Nowadays, all the DJ gear has BPM counters and sync buttons, which is great. It works, but people don't know if that fails, they will not know anymore how to deal with it. And the same with producing. When I started producing, there were no tutorials, no sample packs. You have to learn everything by yourself. And I think it's great now that there are tutorials and there are sample packs, and it's way easier to get into it. But I'm happy to have walked the long road,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Would you say you've had a mentor along the way, or
Sorry?
a mentor that helped you along the way?
No.
In any way?
No, not really. No.
Have you mentored anyone else? Has anyone ever come up to you for advice or?
No, not really. But there was also always my management from the beginning. When I signed with End of Line, I also signed with Most Wanted DJ, and Anger Fist is signed with them for his whole career, so they have experience.
Right.
And whenever I had any questions or anything I was dealing with, I could ask them. And also they would sometimes contact me to give me ask me some questions that made me think, or maybe some advice. But a mentor, no, not really.
Okay.
But never missed one.
Yeah. Didn't sound like you needed one either. So that's credit to you.
Yeah, but sometimes when things go so fast, you might need one.
Yeah,
because
there's questions to be asked.
So many things happen, and you're just a hyped up new DJ who wants to sign every contract that's put under his nose. But it's good to stay with both feet on the ground, and think about what are the consequences. Yeah. But no, Most Wanted has been treating me well, and I'm always pretty relaxed, I think, whatever happens. So I don't get caught up in the moment too much.
Yeah.
Which saves me sometimes. Yeah,
that's very true.
So how do you think the scene has changed, like music wise, from the time that you started partying to DJing, producing up until present?
Changed a lot.
And where do you see it going as well?
When I started partying, there was just hardstyle.
Yep.
Hardstyle and hardcore. And all the hardstyle was pretty emotional. So there were long breaks, big melodies, spoken word vocals, almost like a movie trailer. And then there were the loudness parties. That was kind of when I started DJing. The loudness party start, and those kind of kicked off raw hardstyle. So you had B-front, the frequencers, and DJs like that, who started playing a bit darker hardstyle, still with melodies, but like dark melodies and harder kicks. So you had this split between euphoric hardstyle and raw hardstyle. But now, over the years, especially in the last few years, raw hardstyle split into two, and that has split into two, and you know there are so many subgenres. I can't keep up anymore. I think that will keep happening.
Keep splitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I see that the last year, the classics parties have been super popular.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They all sell out. It's always busy. Everybody, the atmosphere is great. Everybody knows all the tracks and they're singing. And when I see the big festivals or the normal parties, they don't sell out anymore because maybe there's too much now. You know. But yeah, I think it's always good that music evolves.
Can't stop it. It's part
you can never stop it.
Yeah.
And I think it's good. That doesn't mean I like every subgenre that comes to life.
Yeah.
But I don't have to like everything.
No, you don't.
Yeah, of course.
I like it when there's some subgenres that are like, oh, that's too hard for me, or oh, that's not my thing, but this is cool, you know. And yeah, music will find its way, and I made a promise to myself. I never want to be that old grandpa complaining about, oh, in my days everything was better. You know, I hate that.
It was better, but yeah.
Yeah, no. I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, of course.
No, music should evolve, and there will always be a crowd for good music.
Of course.
So, yeah.
And what about yourself? Do you think you'll stay within the realm of raw style? Would you venture out into any other styles in any form? Or?
Well, I've always loved a lot of different styles of music. Not only hardstyle, but also hardstyle and hardcore, but also I started playing guitar, so I love rock music and metal. I also make hip hop. A friend of mine raps, and I make the beats, and he raps, and we do just for fun, but we make that. I make drum and bass. So yeah, I already do that, but not professionally, just for fun. But I have to say, my computer is, my hard drive is getting full of tracks in other genres, so maybe I should do something with it.
Maybe you should release a few tracks.
Yeah, under another name or something like that. And I did some ghost producing for other for a hardcore act as well.
Okay.
I did some producing for him. So yeah, I will never only make hardstyle, but I will always keep making hardstyle.
Are you allowed to say who you produce for?
Sure. Yeah. Desolate One.
Okay.
Yeah. We started, I think around 3 years ago we started. And he got picked up really fast. Some support by big names like Angerfist and Deadly Guns, and started playing his tracks really soon. I think he played Intense and Dominator Festival, Masters of Hardcore, so went pretty fast.
Do you get credit for that when you guys produce, or is it you give that just to them and that's it?
How does that whole thing work?
Well, how do you mean, money-wise, or?
No, just in like the credits or anything like that. Like you help.
Yeah,
produce?
he was with me in the studio, and we were thinking about the tracks together, and I would make the tracks.
Okay.
So I always said, hey, let's do it 50-50. Let's do everything 50-50 and be transparent about it too. Don't lie about it, or you know, just be open about it. And so that's how we did it.
Cool.
Yeah.
And just on that whole collab thing, how does it work when you collab with, say, 3 or 4 DJs? How does that conversation even start, and how do you start that track? Do you go, I'll start it and then you finish it and you get the middle, or how does that even?
Yeah, really depends. We did some writers camps with End of Line with the record label, and there were 6 DJs, and we wanted to make a group track with the whole label. Yeah, how do you start?
Sounds crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult.
Yeah, I envisioned 6 heads around one screen.
Yeah, so we were discussing this too, because this was new for us too. Like, how do we do this? What we ended up doing was, okay, you guys, you two start a mid intro. Maybe I can write the melody. You can make some kicks and maybe make the main drop, And then after 2 days, when everybody has worked a little bit, we put it together, try to make it a bit of a cohesive track, and then work from that. You know. So, but it depends. I can't say if it works like this or you should do it like this. There's not one way to do it. But that's how we did it.
Do you say like, I don't like this part, or are you too afraid to say that I don't like this part?
No, we were honest.
You're honest?
Yeah. I think that's important. Yeah. And nobody is offended when you. If the relationship's good, nobody will be offended when someone is honest.
Yeah, there's no turntables
Maybe
thrown.
a little.
No. City J's.
No. But yeah, you know, you're not. You're part of the same record label for a reason.
Yes.
You like each other's music.
Right.
You make the same genre. So yeah, things will. We trusted that it would be all right, and it was all right. We made three group tracks in the meantime. Yeah. So
nice.
Right.
Yeah.
And staying on those, making the tracks for yourself. How do you get the inspiration? Do you start with like a bass drum, a movie sample, and you think, oh, I can make a track out of that? Or is it something personal that happens in your life? Or walk us through for yourself how some of the tracks get made.
It can be anything actually. But usually I start with a thematic part. So a melody or a vocal sample. Or maybe something I heard in a video game, or when I played Skyrim, and I'm all into this Dragonborn stuff, you know, that can get me inspired. And then I'll make a break and a melody, and if you have that, it's pretty easy usually to make a drop out of that melody as well, and to make a mid intro that fits. I never start with a bass drum or a kick drum.
Yep.
For me, it's like I'm always making tracks, and next to that, I'm always making kicks. Making kicks is something else. You always want to improve your kicks. You always want to make better kicks, harder kicks, cooler, nicer, cleaner kicks. So I'm always making kicks, and then when I'm making tracks, I just put the kicks in that I'm most happy with.
Does the shoe fit? Sort of thing?
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes you gotta tweak the kick a little bit, but I never start a track with a kick,
right?
Because the kick is a bit too generic. I start a track with a theme or a melody, vocal, something like that.
And what do you said you played guitar? Where do you get those melodies from? Is it like, do you emulate a bit of the guitar, or do you hear a melody somewhere and try and copy it over?
Yeah, it could be. Sometimes I listen to Metallica and I'm like, hey, this riff is cool. This could work in a hardstyle track, and I tweak the riff in a way that you could never recognize it. The inspiration was Metallica.
Yeah.
I love Metallica, by the way.
Yeah, Metallica's good. Man. Yeah. But can also be an old trance. I love trance melodies.
Trance is good.
Yeah, especially for the melodies. They're so epic. So that can be my inspiration, or a soundtrack from a movie. They often have these really cool emotional melody lines. So I can be on the couch watching a movie with someone, and suddenly I pause the movie. I'm like, wait a second. I have to record this on my phone, you know. And I record the melody just to have an inspiration for a melody that I want to make. But yeah, sometimes it's also just grabbing the keyboard and trying. You know, it doesn't have to be from somewhere.
Right.
I have a little bit of musical background, so I know which chords work together. So yeah, those are usually the ways that I start with melodies. Yeah.
Well, it's super interesting for me because I love all types of music, but I've never been able to make music. I've never tried to make music. So, to me, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Yeah. Like you mentioned, you started with Fruity Loops. What programs? I'm a bit of a nerd. So what programs, what hardware are you using?
I'm still using Fruity Loops.
You still
man.
using Fruity Loops?
Yeah.
Any other hardware or anything?
And
that goes
you'd be
along?
surprised how many DJs use Fruity
Yeah?
Loops. Yeah, I
Oh.
mean Martin Garrix uses Fruity Loops. I think E-Force as well.
Yeah.
Sub-Zero Project. A lot of the big guys. But hardware-wise, I don't have hardware synthesizers. I only have software synthesizers, but I do have a hardware keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
I have my own microphone, so I can do my own vocal samples, spoken word. But I also have singers in the studio who can sing something, and I can work with the vocals. Yeah, hardware-wise, I don't have a lot of complicated stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just a lot of software synthesizers and effects that can work well in hardstyle.
So do you actually sing in some of your tracks?
I don't.
You don't?
I can do anything with music except singing.
Singing.
It sucks. I wish I could. I really wish I could sing, but I can't. So when I need vocals, I always have to ask a singer.
Yeah, reach out to singer. I get it.
Yeah.
I can't sing either, so don't feel bad.
No, neither can I.
Yeah. No, it sucks, man.
I can sing in the shower. Cats don't like it.
Yeah, of course. Who can?
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you mentioned Metallica and hip hop.
Mhm.
What are some of the other bands and hip hop artists that have influenced you,
That have influenced
or that you still
me?
listen to?
Yeah, I was a huge fan of the new metal in the 2000s areas. So System of a Down, Slipknot, Korn,
Yes.
Linkin Park.
I love that shit too, bro. It's fucking sick.
Yeah, man. I still listen to that a
Same.
lot.
Yep.
I love that music.
Yep.
Never gets old. And hip hop wise, I love Mobb Deep.
Mhm.
Yep.
But also The Game in his early years.
First 3 albums.
Yeah. A documentary, I think it was.
Potentially.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think so.
Yep.
Stuff like that from around the zeros. I think there was peak music back then,
Mm.
peak metal,
Yep.
peak hip hop,
Yeah.
good stuff. So I still listen to it. And does it inspire me for my hardstyle? Not sure. Sometimes some vocals, maybe.
Mm.
But just the energy and there was some kind of rawness to the
Rawness and realness.
music nowadays is quality wise it's really good, of course, but it's also super polished, and
Mm.
sometimes you want it to be a little bit more raw.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hence raw style, right?
Yeah.
And here we are.
So here we are. Now, but with that, if you had a wish to collaborate with anyone in the world, who would you collaborate with in
Oh,
any
man.
sense?
That's a great question. I think I would go for producers I really look up to,
Yeah.
because then can learn something. So that would be Noisia. I don't know if you know Noisia.
Bricks.
Yes.
Yep.
Drum and bass, really super technical producers from the Netherlands, actually.
Mhm.
Skrillex, I think really the way he produces, and he's really creative. I like that.
Skrillex, if you're listening.
Yeah, if you're
Collab.
listening,
Collab.
I'm
Reach
up for
out.
it. Also, Angerfist. I love his stuff. I think what you often see is that someone is either really good in putting down an atmosphere and kind of cinematic stuff, good melodies and stuff like that, or they're really good in making dance floor tracks and pumping hardcore.
Mhm.
Yep.
But he is a master of both and combining those two into one track. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Absolutely.
He can do the goosebumps atmosphere and then drop a dance floor banger in one track, and that's pretty hard to do. And he's super good at it. So I look up to him. Yeah.
Very good, very good. And how would you go about creating that collab? Because you're both on the same label. Is that something you could potentially reach out
Well,
to him? Or
not on the
is
same
there a
label, but
process?
Same.
yeah, we're with the same agency.
Agency, sorry.
That's all right. But I mean, I know Crypsis, who was a part of Angerfist, really well. So if I really wanted to collab with him, I mean, I could.
Yeah.
I could try. I could contact
100%,
him. But I don't feel ready for that yet. I don't know. He's a different genre.
Yeah.
Which makes it a bit.
Well, we can make another offshoot
Crossover.
genre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's really into drum and bass. I know that. So
He is, okay.
maybe we could work something out with
Absolutely.
the drum and bass crossover track, something like that. That would be cool. Because I'm really into producing drum and bass lately as well. But who knows?
Cool.
Yeah.
Have you released anything in drum and bass or?
No, nothing. No,
Not
but just like every other style, my hard drive is full of drum and bass tracks that I produced. So I should make
Well, yeah, it sounded like it worked well for you when you released Raw and you were holding on to it, and then you came out and then you propelled up. So maybe
yes,
drum and bass,
exactly. So maybe I should do the same.
You never know.
Yeah,
Hip hop,
yeah,
maybe. I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah. Who knows? Yeah. No, but I like making a lot of different stuff. I think it works well for your mind too. You know, to do something else for a few days and then get back to hardstyle, and your head is full of new ideas
Yes.
from those other genres, but also because you haven't been listening to hardstyle. So I like doing everything. Yeah.
What about like DJ mixing? Do you like mixing other genres as well, like say drum and bass and?
I to be honest, I don't even have a DJ set at home anymore.
Oh, okay.
I sold everything.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Fun studio gear.
I don't know. I had to play at events every weekend, and mixing hardstyle is pretty basic. It's like, it's easy. So I didn't have to practice it or anything. So I sold all my DJ stuff and focused on producing. I would call myself more a producer than a DJ, anyways.
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
I like DJing. It's fun, but producing is where my heart is. You know.
That's mad. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Going off that, who are some of the people that inspired you to be where you are today? Who still inspire you, maybe?
I don't know if you know these guys because you're a hardcore guys, right?
Yes.
We are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
do
are.
you know B-Front?
Yes.
We do.
I've heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I do.
Was a big inspiration. Crypsis as well.
Yep.
Those were the guys. Yeah, who really started the raw hardstyle movement. When it was all hardstyle, they started making a bit harder and darker, you know. And I really love that sound. So those guys were a big inspiration. And now I have collabs with Crypsis, which if you would have told me that 12 years ago, I would say you're crazy, you know.
Yeah.
But cool things can happen. Yeah.
Absolutely. Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
And a bit of an emotional question. Tell us about your collab and working with Delete. Obviously, he's an Aussie icon.
Yep.
Rest in peace. Just want to know your take on him and how you guys ended up working together and that journey.
Yeah, I've known him basically from the moment he moved to the Netherlands. So that was a long time before he joined our label. And he was always super nice guy, the nicest guy ever. And I'm not saying this to just because I want to only talk good about him. He really was super nice. Always up for a chat. Always interested in the music I was making, even though I wasn't a big DJ. He was just a super honest, humble guy. So I really got to know him. And then later on, he joined our record label. So I got to know him even better. And for a lot of photo shoots or things we did together, he always hopped into my car because he didn't have a driver's license. So he would drive with me to all the events or to the photo shoots. And you have good conversations when you're in the car together, you know.
For sure.
When you're in the car together for an hour or something, then you have good conversation. And he's just he was a special guy, really, and everybody felt the same way about him. Everybody appreciated him, and it's just super sad how things went and how it ended for him. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really say much more about it than other than that it was a super relaxed, chill guy who, who should have cared more about himself maybe than he did.
No, I understand.
He cared a lot about other people, always listening to you, and always when you meet him and you're like, "Hey man, how are you?" And he was like, "No, how are you? How are you?" You know, and, he didn't want to talk about himself.
Yeah.
So I wish he did that a little bit more. But yeah, that's about it. Really, just a really cool, humble guy, and a shame he's gone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And in terms of tracks you guys collaborated together, can you name some of them? And
yeah, Do You Like Bass? We did that track together, and we did the end of line collab tracks with this all the 6 DJs on one track.
that was one of those ones.
He was one of those as well. So yeah, I did a few collabs with him, and he would promise to send me the stems tomorrow, and 2 months later I would still be waiting. You know, he was that kind of guy, but I'm like that as well, so I can't blame him at all.
Yeah.
No, he was a perfectionist, and you can hear that in his tracks. I think they're just nothing's rushed, always quality. And I think when you listen to raw hardstyle now, you can really hear the impact that he made. He had such a unique sound, and he had balls to keep that sound, not change it, not even a little bit. Move all the way to the Netherlands. Then he had a few bookings, but not too many, you know. But he always kept his own sound, and eventually it got bigger and bigger and bigger, and became super popular. But it wasn't always that way. But he stood his ground, and he always kept his original delete sound. And I think it's a huge compliment to him that when you hear hardstyle from nowadays, that you can hear delete influences everywhere.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That's super cool. He really left a legacy.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was a really beautiful way of talking about him, bro. Thank you for that.
Very beautiful. Yeah.
Rest in peace, delete.
Yeah.
I'll switch it up a bit.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Can you tell us maybe the craziest, the funniest, the weirdest thing you've ever seen at a party, all while DJing, backstage, front stage?
Yeah, there's many stories, but I remember one time I had to play at Syndicate, and that's a hardcore festival in Germany.
Yep.
It's kind of like Masters of Hardcore, indoor hardcore festival, multiple areas, and there was one hardstyle area, and I had to play at the hardstyle area, obviously. It was my first time playing there, one of my first years with Most Wanted, so big trip to Germany, and all the DJs who were playing there were in the same hotel, and the hotel was basically around the corner. So there were like 80 hardcore DJs in a hotel.
80.
Yeah, crazy amount.
Chaos.
So everybody was well behaved.
And they already, in previous years, they booked all the other hotels, but they weren't welcome there anymore. They weren't welcome there anymore.
I wonder why.
Yeah, so they had to
Not sure
skip
why they were.
hotels.
Yeah,
Every year they had to skip hotels. So now we're in this hotel. And everybody's already drinking, and we still have to go to the party, you know. So we go to the party. I'm already pretty drunk, and just before my set, I think 15 minutes before my set, they come backstage with this bottle of Jägermeister, and I'm like, no, I shouldn't do this.
Have your first drink for the night.
I have to, I have to play in 15 minutes. come on, man, come on. So, okay, one Jägermeister. Okay, so before the 15 minutes before I had to play, I had 4 Jägermeisters, I think.
Yeah.
I can't remember anything of my whole set. So the next day I woke up in the hotel. Couldn't remember a thing. I thought, holy shit, I hope my set
What did I do?
that it didn't fuck up my set. You know, I had no idea. And then I think 2 months later or something like that, the sets go online.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, here goes nothing. You know, let's check my set, and it was flawless. There was no mistake
nice.
in it
You played better
whatsoever.
in
Yeah, so I was super happy. But yeah, I think there was an after party after the festival, and we weren't allowed in the hotel the next year again. So it switch it up again. Yeah.
So you're a really good DJ when you're drunk.
Yeah.
Apparently. Yeah. So I gotta drink tomorrow. Yeah. No, I was super happy that it didn't have an impact on my set.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And yeah, maybe like fast tracking a little bit. Like,
Mhm.
what advice would you give, DJs or, producers coming up in the world, and like yourself when you were coming up, they want to get into it?
Yeah, I because I talked to the DJ who was walking in the crowd, and gave him my demo or sent him my demo.
Mhm.
I always try to do that for other upcoming DJs now as well, because it feels like, hey, that's the way how I got there. It's cool to do something back. So I would recommend just send your music to DJs. It's so easy nowadays with social media. Just send them an Instagram message or a Facebook message. Tell them a little bit about yourself and send them a track that you're happy with. And I always try to listen to everything that gets sent to me. But what I see a lot is that people try to. It sounds great. I'll get a track that sounds super good quality wise, but it sounds one-on-one like Disturb or one-on-one like Warface.
It's two the same.
Yeah. And I can tell you now that record labels are not looking for that, because they already have Warface or they already have Disturb.
Yep.
They're looking for the new guy with a new sound or with his own take on hardstyle. So my advice would be, try to make your own unique sound, and stick with it.
Yep.
Don't change it. Yeah, that's the way to really distinguish yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like you mentioned before, it worked out for Delete, where he was kind of like,
Yeah.
this is my sound, I'm not going to budge from it.
And that was crazy different from all the hardstyle that was already there. So a lot of people were like, that's never going to work. But he stood his ground, and eventually it worked.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be that different from the rest. I mean, but as long as you're not copying someone else, that's that will not work. If you're copying someone else,
It sounds like a lovely metaphor for life. Be yourself.
Yeah.
And fuck everyone else.
Yeah.
If they don't like it, fuck them.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
that goes for everything, I guess. Not only music. Yeah,
Yeah, stick to being yourself.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, and just one other thing that I would be my advice is keep having fun with it, because I see a lot of guys who are just focusing on, I want to be on that stage, or I want to be on that label, I want to make it, I want to be big, and they forget that making music is about having fun.
Yep.
They forget having fun. They forget to put their soul in it. They're just thinking, okay, how can I make this track so he will like it and he will play it at this stage, and don't think like that. It's super important to keep having fun with it.
I think so, yeah. Be yourself and have fun. Yeah.
Be yourself and have fun. It sounds so cheesy, but that's it. Yeah. Yeah.
So you encourage people to send you tapes? Is that?
Oh yeah. If you have demos or anything, I'm always happy to have a listen and give you some feedback.
That's awesome,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Bring your tapes tomorrow night, guys.
Yeah, if you have any, send them over or bring them tomorrow. I'll check them.
You listen to every one of them before you set.
Maybe I'll play them tomorrow.
Yeah. Actually, I heard you got a lot of requests online through Instagram.
Yeah.
Daniel from Making Entertainment, shout out Daniel. He put up a post saying you're taking requests. How's that coming along?
Yeah, I got a lot of messages, so that was really cool to see. Yeah, that's really cool to see. I said, hey, End of Line Classics has not been done before in Australia, and probably it will take a while before someone else is going to do that again.
Yep.
So if people want to hear a certain track, let me know, because I don't want to make them miss out on that track. You know, I'll play it for them. So he was like, yeah, okay, I'll put up a message on the socials. Cool. And people used it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they send me a lot of messages, a lot of requests with a lot of cool tracks. So I'm going to try to fit them all in. Yeah.
Big mashup.
Yeah, exactly. Something. I have 1.5 hours, so it's a bit longer.
It's not a 14-hour set.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I almost need that. But no, I have my laptop in my hotel room, so I have tomorrow to arrange something. Should be good. Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
What are you going to say?
Yeah, what are your thoughts on the legacy of raw style? And, you know, if a DJ is getting into raw style now and wants to start producing music, what do you think what are things they got to look forward to or look at to continue that legacy of raw style and not get lost into like another genre and whatnot? Do you have any recommendations or guides to be able to do that?
Yeah, I would say don't think about it too much.
Mm-hmm.
Legacy of raw style, yeah. You know, just make music that you like, and if someone's gonna label it raw style, fine. If someone's gonna label it hard techno, fine. Mm-hmm. But as long as you do what you love, then it's cool. I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be too busy with a legacy of raw style or anything like that. I mean, the music will evolve anyways.
Naturally.
So, yeah.
And what's your thought on the evolution so far? We've got up-tempo and whatnot. And would you go that far to up-tempo? And
well, with the hardcore I produced, I went that way a little bit, but I'm more into the millennium sound of hardcore.
Yeah.
So the 2010 sound, Neophyte Records back then, Evil Activities, The Playa.
All very good choices.
Yeah,
lovely.
Yeah, that's the hardcore that I love.
Yeah.
So would I go the up-tempo way? No, I wouldn't. But yeah, hey,
each their own, I guess. Yeah.
To each their own. Yeah. And I also saw that in up-tempo, DJs are doing are getting back to their roots a little bit more. We see that happening in raw style too. With Regain, for example, he's with his Polish Punisher name, really going back to his roots.
Okay.
And a few other guys are doing that as well. And I think that's now happening in up-tempo too. Yeah, sometimes people think the evolution is going a bit too fast. Mm-hmm. So, okay, hey, it's cool that it's happening, but I'm going to take a step back and I'm going to go back to my roots. And you see the crowd loving that as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So no microwave noises for you, maybe?
No. Not from my studio. No.
Thank God.
No.
Have you made much Millennium Hardcore? That you haven't released it?
No, not really. I did release what I did for Desolate One, for my hardcore act. And that really had that old school, Neophyte Anger Fist sound, which I really liked. So, but I just released it with him. I don't have a lot more of hardcore that I'm producing next to that.
All right, cool.
They've got a new music coming up, kind of thing.
Yeah, sure, yeah. It's funny because
maybe that we could look forward to.
Yeah, it's funny. Do you know Chain Reaction?
Yes.
We started a collab 10 years ago. Almost finished the track, like 90%, and then we didn't fully finish it.
Just stuck on a hard drive somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. On mine and on
the
his.
vault.
So all good. Fast forward 2 months ago, in the middle of the night, 3 a.m., something like that, I get a text message from him, and he says, "Dude, I've been looking through some old tracks on my hard drive, and I found our collab. We should finish it, man. It's a really cool track." So I put it on again. I thought, he's right. It's a cool track.
Yeah.
So now we finished it. I'm gonna play it tomorrow because basically it's a classic.
Yeah,
We
nice.
started it 10 years ago,
Yeah.
but finished it last week. Gonna release it in 1.5 weeks this January, and it's actually gonna be my first release in about 3 years. I didn't release music for a long time
Oh wow.
because of COVID, and I got a new job, and hardstyle was taking a turn that I didn't really feel anymore.
Yep.
So that kind of, in the combination with my new job and everything, that kind of takes away some inspiration. But yeah, that's gonna be my first release in a long time. So
Can you
curious.
say the name of the track yet? Or?
Fear. Yeah.
Fear?
It's already online. The short
Oh, it is?
teaser preview. Yeah.
Nice.
Fear is the track. Really based on a horror theme. And I have about 4 tracks as good as ready to be released. So after 3 years of no new music, I'm gonna release some new stuff again.
That's
So I'm
mad.
excited for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a
Yeah.
catalyst to.
a little
continue
bit. Yeah.
Are you playing just one of the tracks tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Okay.
The rest is gonna be classics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, but Fear is my last track probably tomorrow. Close my set with it.
Oh,
Cool.
looking forward to it.
Yeah, we look forward to that.
Yeah.
And just a quick one that just kind of popped up. Out of all the tracks you made, do you have one that is like emotional to you in the sense of something you were going through in life that means something to you more than, say, some of the others?
Mm-hmm.
Great question, George.
Yeah,
you, Richie.
good question. To be honest, when I make hardstyle, I usually don't make it with too many personal emotions attached to it. I do make music with doing that, but it's other genres, mostly a bit more quiet music or chill. So yeah, when I make hardstyle, I'm mostly just focusing on setting a cool atmosphere, and make a good drop for on the dance floor. But that atmosphere doesn't necessarily have to do anything with my personal emotions or I want to touch some feelings, but not my own.
Fair enough. Leave that to others.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Well, being the 909 Kickz podcast, I ask everyone that comes on, what are your favorite shoes to DJ with and party with?
My favorite shoes.
Yeah, type of shoes.
I think Nike Air Max.
Nike
Like,
Air
yeah, the 90s.
We are now officially friends.
Yeah, nice,
Something
man.
cool.
Yeah. I'm not wearing them now actually,
Yeah.
but those are always good, and all the colors are cool, So yeah.
Awesome.
Good stuff.
Awesome.
Yep.
Hence the logo on our.
Yeah.
909 Kickz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, good
No,
stuff.
I love them. I think every raver loves them, right?
And they're comfy as hell as well as you get a bit older. You know, they-
Well,
Yeah,
you need the
world's
knee
most
support
comfy.
as our
Yeah.
senior citizens.
You know, it's not these; it's a wheelchair, I think.
Yeah.
Nah, but thank you very much for coming on the podcast.
No worries.
so much,
no
bro.
worries.
Thank you
It was a
for
pleasure. Thanks for
giving
having
us the time and giving us your story as well, which I think is
Sure.
very important.
Yeah.
Keen to hear your set tomorrow.
I'm looking forward to it very much. You'll see me sweating in the
Nice.
front row.
me. Nice. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
909
Thank you.
Kickz out.